We are spilling all the Long Island tea on the VMAs.
And Sharon has some thoughts about Beyonce. Welcome back to another episode of Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on living your best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Hi. Right as we were going on live, I thought I just deleted all my notes, and I was like, oh, that would be par for the course for today. Here we go. Yeah. Social battery equals drained. You're just laughing at me. I can't. Sharon, let's just get into it. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
I bet.
So
dirty stay out.
Dirty stay. That's new. Yeah, but also probably accurate. Staying out too late. Last night, me and Tegan and Michael from our team and Melissa from our team. Mm-hmm. So many of us were at the VMAs.
Oh, you lucky ducks. I wish I got the memo. Thanks.
I know. We were not all there together, but we were all there. And it was the 40th anniversary of the MTV Video Music Awards that took place at our very own UBS Arena on Long Island.
So incredible.
Oh, it was epic. It was as epic. It was more epic than I even thought it was going to be because it was the 40th anniversary. Right. So it was like a lot of kickbacks to a lot of fun stuff. So it was a late night, and it's like, I was telling Tegan this morning because she was trying to go into school late. I'm like, girl, you got to work hard to play hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. Let's get up. Let's go hit it.
She went into school?
Of course.
Good girl.
No, we were up early.
Yep.
Late night, you gotta pay the price.
Yeah.
If you want to do this fun stuff. But it was I was just. We love UBS Arena.
Yes, they're awesome.
Again, the hospitality, as per usual, was so awesome, and their team they're just like family.
They are. They're so sweet. I love them.
Yeah, and I was just, I'm trying to maybe hook one of their team members up with one of our team members. I'm like obsessed with them. They're all so wonderful.
It's so cute.
And sweet and kind and hardworking and like passionate about what they do. Yeah. And I was telling Ian, our contact there last night, I saw him. I was like, it really trickles down to the entire staff at that arena. It was crazy. The VMAs were amazing, Sharon.
Completely.
I've never done anything like it. Yeah. Every major celebrity you can think of. Obviously, Taylor Swift was there. It was just...
I didn't like what she was wearing.
I know. Michael wants us to do what were they wearing?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Like, we should have done that.
We kind of can talk about it, but... Yeah. I know. I thought the same thing. Like, first of all, Taylor Swift can pull off anything, obviously. But everything she does is strategic. Mm-hmm. So there was like a camouflage theme, something maybe like, obviously any day everyone's waiting for her Reputation.
Right.
Taylor Swift's version. So everyone's like, oh, black and green and like battleground, like snakes, all that. It's kind of the theme. So, but maybe like she's going to battle. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I'd have to get in her head. I'm not a big camouflage person.
No.
And so, but look, she looked gorgeous and she's a queen.
She's a queen.
And everything she does, in my opinion, is golden.
Yeah.
But there were some really great ones. That Tate McRae is another really popular one. I'm sure the girls know her.
Oh, yeah. Too Hot to Go?
No, that's Chapel. Yeah, Chapel. That's Michael's favorite.
Okay.
Everybody loves her too. But Tate McRae is like a dancer, and she wore a throwback outfit to like Britney Spears. The like black bikini with the mesh looks like it's totally iconic, classic. Everybody was giving Britney Spears vibes last night. Megan Thee Stallion had the snake, and Cyndi Lauper was there.
Yeah, that was so
cool. It was funny. Carson Daly was there.
Yeah.
And came on, and Tegan was like, "That's random that Carson Daly's here." I'm like, "It's actually not."
You're right.
Carson Daly used to host, what was it called? The Weekend Live or the Daily, what was it called? The Daily Show or the Live?
It was the Daily Show.
Yeah, it wasn't called the Daily Show, but it was called something live. And I was like, every day he was on MTV.
Yeah.
That's how he got his start. But the young kids don't know it. What was it called, Michael?
Total Request Live.
Total Request Live.
TRL.
Remember that?
TRL, yes. I was at Carson. That's how Carson got to start.
Yes.
But it was great because there was, Eminem kicked it off.
Yeah.
The Slim Shady. Cool. It was so awesome. And like Lenny Kravitz rocked the house.
Awesome.
So Flavor Flav, like you said.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was really awesome. It was like like something for everyone.
Yeah.
I felt like.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of diversity, and I just say UBS Arena just shined.
Oh, they did.
And I was saying, I think it's the first time ever that it hasn't been in New York City or LA.
Really?
The MTV VMAs. I don't think it's been anywhere else.
Wow. Okay.
So, and listen, hopefully it'll be on Long Island from now on.
Yeah, that's incredible. That was so,
yeah.
like Michael was saying, how they transformed the arena inside the stage, everything.
It was
just
wild.
awesome.
It was like a little bit when you walked in disorienting to
Right.
realize how they did the stage because it took up like sideways half of the whole stadium.
Right.
So, but it was like a bucket list.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm sure you saw my Insta post at Chris Jar NY, I think, and I put some videos on there from the event. But I was like obviously feeling like emotional, whatever it was, nostalgic about being a New Yorker. It was 9/11, first of all, which is always a really important day for America, but also obviously New Yorkers. And it just hits different when you're here and you're a New Yorker. So it was amazing. Like I put on my Insta, I'm like, you know, you forget as a New Yorker how many people grow up just dreaming about living in New York City and being able to have access to these things. And you know, and it's really cool that Tegan and Kenzie and I, we just don't take it for granted at all. But I was like, isn't it amazing that we can just go to the VMAs?
Right. Did you drive or take the train?
So I drove.
Okay.
I think everybody else took the train. Both ways. So seamless, effortless, easy. Although I will tell you, I did leave a little bit early. This is like into my total MO though.
Yes.
The amount of major sporting events and music events, concerts, I leave early. It's like if I'm not leaving early, just know if you ever want to go to something with me, I'm going to leave early to beat the traffic.
Yeah.
And I have been there a million times where I've left like with, 3 minutes to go at a major like Fiesta Bowl sporting event, whatever it is, thinking that the game was going one way.
Right.
And then in the parking lot, you can hear the roars.
Yep.
And you get in the car and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that turn. I don't care.
Right.
I don't miss it.
I know.
I don't care. To me, beating the traffic.
Yep. Having a
is
smooth
like
sailing ride home. Absolutely.
honestly, other than like Taylor Swift coming up to our seats and shaking everybody's hands, I can't imagine anything that would have gone on that I would have been like, I saw enough.
Right.
She touched my hand.
Michael.
When she was accepting the Video Music Award, just bragging rights. Yeah, she touched my
So
hand.
Michael showed me where he was standing because he was in the pit, like literally in the corner facing all the celebrities and the whole like runway. And then I was looking back at my video of Orlando Bloom when he was introducing Katy Perry, which by the way, I love that so much.
Oh, that's so cute.
You can see Michael.
Yeah.
He's literally right next to, he could touch Orlando Bloom.
That's so cool.
He's
That's
right
what he
across
said,
from
yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He's on everything.
I know. It's crazy.
He's always like, you're always like in the know. Totally there. When I show that to Tegan, she's going to lose it, how close you were. Especially to Tay-Tay.
Yeah, I mean, just Sabrina Carpenter was right there. Chappell Roan was right there. I'm not going to tell you exactly the source of how you get the tickets in the pits, but if you want, you can reach out to us directly. But they just handled it amazingly. Like I've gone to 3 different VMA shows, and that UBS Arena was handled the best, like by far. Like from an audience perspective, yeah, and it was amazing. And for the pit, you weren't allowed to have your phone, so it was like a phone-free experience.
Yeah,
so really in
love
the
that.
moment. Yeah. Got tiring after a while, but
yeah,
yeah, it was awesome.
I actually noticed that, and I loved it because it is good to not look down and see everyone's phones, and to have people just be in the moment. And like Katy Perry said in her speech, which I thought was so amazing, touch grass.
Yeah.
Be present in life. And I loved her. I loved Orlando Bloom, her husband's introduction of her was so touching and sweet. And I thought her speech was so empowering.
She's awesome. I love her.
Her performance was amazing. She went the entire length of the entire stadium. She worked every single part of the stadium. It was the stamina that it must have taken to do that.
Right.
I was like, you go, girl.
And then she was so cute. And then like she jumped down the thing, like she slid down the thing just to come like meet her husband. It was so cute.
She's looking amazing.
I know.
Whoa.
They're all beautiful.
They all are.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, they were all like so fit and amazing. Yeah. I mean, they were all so cute. I don't know any other outfits that were great or not great.
Right.
Did you like any others?
No.
Sabrina Carpenter's such a cute little, like, she's like a little fairy.
She is so cute. It was
Teeny
funny
tiny.
for like I was watching it, and for a good solid portion of it, it was half in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
But no, because I was watching it on the Spanish channel, not knowing.
Oh, I thought you meant like all the Latin performers.
Why? I'm like, I don't understand. What's with all the, like,
oh my God, you're
closed captioning.
so funny. You're so funny. Here's a little funny, like, inside thing that you wouldn't know that. So if you have to get in your seat early because they close the doors.
Right.
There's no coming and going.
Right.
Like if you need to use a bathroom, even in the seats where you can't like see the people.
Wow.
So they close it, and you can only come in and out of the stadium. First of all, they close the whole doors to the entire stadium. Like I think the show starts at 7:45. No entry to the entire stadium.
Okay.
There's no riffraff.
Right.
Okay. Then when you're in your seat, then you can only leave during the commercial breaks. Mm-hmm. So it's like full mayhem panic. Because we got there and we were doing our networking and me and Tegan walking around meeting everybody. So we thought we had enough time to get in our seats and grab some food, like grab a soda, some water, get in our seats because we hadn't eaten. And they were like, they shut all the concessions at like 15 minutes, 7:45. Mm-hmm. And I thought we still had like 15 minutes. And they were like, well, we'll reopen them the first commercial break, but they close everything because they want you in your seats for the show. So then you'll only have 2-minute like increments. So one commercial, and everybody's flooding everything. Like everybody's, rushing. The first one we had to run out, and I just needed like a Diet Coke.
Right.
And Tegan got a Sprite. Like I just need a soda. So you run out, you get a soda, come back, which just to make it, because otherwise they won't let you back in, and you miss everything.
Right.
And so then the next time we were like, okay, this time we're gonna go to the bathroom because we had our sodas. Okay, we run to the restroom, and it was great, no lines or anything. Then we're like, okay, this time we're going to go just grab some food, whatever they have.
Yeah.
And so we first place was like hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like, fine.
It's fine.
We'll take it. Fine. And then we're like scarfing hot dogs. But it was like and then you have to come back to your seat.
Right. Running back.
Yeah. Because you can't miss it.
Right.
Because any of those things, we would have missed major performances.
Right.
The performances were also good.
They were so good.
I was very proud of UBS Arena.
I know. It's so amazing. Long Island.
It really is.
I
mean, not that many places in the world where you have access to these kinds of opportunities.
I know. It's crazy.
And I drove, and I did miss the traffic. Mm-hmm. I mean, walked right to the car. Literally, I know I didn't leave that early.
Right.
I mean, I saw all the great performances. Made it right home. Easy peasy.
Amazing.
Easy peasy. I was in the parking structure. It could not be easier to get in and out of that stadium. So if you hear anybody that says otherwise, fake news.
Fake news. False, false, false.
Correct. So kudos to that. But this week has been social battery equals drained. I got to tell you.
Still have more to go.
Because the night before I was up watching the debates.
Yeah.
Till 11.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. And speaking of Taylor Swift, little pre-celebrity, she put a link on her Instagram telling people, if you're a first-time voter, because she has so many young people that follow her, here's where you need to register to vote. 337,000 people.
Wow.
The power. Wow. The power. And she's not telling you how to vote. She's just telling you. President. Yeah, I don't know about that. But I love her. But
just crazy.
I love the influence for positive good.
Yeah.
And she's just giving you the information so that you can register to vote. Love it. Love her. Love everything about it. The debates were super entertaining, I felt. But I was up late. And then we had our tourism symposium last week.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was really great. I loved, we learned so much.
Yeah. It was a great, we had all these wonderful panels.
Yes, it was really, really
speakers.
Good.
We had Cody in here. If you want to hear, you'll have to tune into the C-Suite Tea, which is our other podcast about professional development and growth. And we actually had one of our tourism symposium speakers, Cody, grand finale. He was amazing. He's on the C-Suite Tea talking about AI and how AI is going to, and how corporations need to be thinking about AI and businesses and everybody that, he's like, your job probably won't be replaced by AI, but it could be replaced by somebody that knows AI.
Right. Right.
So
and
you need
that's
to get
like
on
the
that.
biggest quote everybody's saying. It just was really, really great event. I loved it. It was at Stony Brook University. Incredible auditorium and just what they do there, you know, like for events.
Yeah.
Was so awesome.
Oh my gosh, I was so impressed.
Yeah.
With Stony Brook University. They had a really awesome, their AV was amazing, their video, their sound, the staff, the food.
Yeah.
Everything was great.
It was so good.
Really good place to have an event. And we're going to be talking about Stony Brook University with your special guest later, who's going to be at the Stoller Center, by the way. Really, really amazing, intimate place to see a show.
I was going to ask you, have you been there? It's really incredible.
No.
It is. You said it best. Like, so an intimate place to see a show. It just, you feel like it's awesome.
Yeah. And we have a very, very special guest that Sharon had the privilege of speaking of like celebrity, and we're going to get to that. But the tourism symposium was awesome. And then yesterday I was at the Suffolk Community College Culinary Arts Institute, their culinary arts program. It was so cool.
Yeah.
It's in Riverhead, and
I saw you posted on LinkedIn. Right?
I posted on LinkedIn. And it was, the students were amazing, watching them in action. They have like a full retail shop, a bakery that
so
you can
cool, right?
you can go in, buy their baked goods, have coffee, have a sit down meeting. It's a total storefront.
It's amazing.
They teach the kids everything.
It's amazing.
And then I got to go back, and they have like this really cool cooking demo room that's sponsored by, I think, Sub-Zero, Wolf, whatever. Super high profesh.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the kids or students that are going to go on, and these are all like the professional chefs of the Hamptons and stuff.
So cool.
And in our amazing restaurants and in the cities, these are the culinary stars of tomorrow.
I love it.
I love it
We
too.
have their students come once a year to our office, and we kind of give like a little presentation to them about what we do as a DMO. And they always bring us the baked goods, right?
I told them that because, you know, the professor that's always done that, Gary, retiring.
Oh,
He's retiring.
Oh,
and so I said, I was like, you know, you guys come every year. And they were like, what? We do? I'm like, yeah, we got to keep that going on.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I went and saw
good.
it. And it's so great for us to be out and about.
Yeah.
And to go and, you know, see people face to face. You just can't replace it. You can't replace me like walking around and seeing it with my own eyes. I could tell you about it all day, but until you go and experience it, it's not the same. And so that was going on. And then right after this pod, so tired. I just got to get a little nappy nap right now.
Yep.
Right after this pod, we've got like the Long Island Association board meeting, which I'm very excited to go to. And then after that is their annual event, which I always go to. And tonight you're going.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's
You
going
have
to be
not
great.
been before, right?
I can't remember. I think maybe years ago, but
It's one of my favorite annual events. It's their like poolside reception, networking reception at Crest Hollow. And first of all, it's a perfect night for it.
It is, yeah.
It's
beautiful
picture
out.
perfect. It's where Michael had his awards ceremony. His was it 30 under 30? 40 under 40?
So it was Emerging Stars Under 30. They renamed it because there was so many that they wanted to award this year. The first year they had like over 40 that they accepted. So they changed the name of the award to Emerging Stars Under 30. Yeah,
Thank you.
Very grateful, yes.
Still talking about your award. It was so fun. But this, I love this reception. It's like literally every who's who person on Long Island is there.
Yeah,
you get to like see everybody at the same time.
I'm excited.
But I have to go to the board meeting and then ditch out because it's Tegan's open house tonight.
Love it.
She's a senior. It's
You
the
get
last
to walk
one.
her schedule.
Yeah.
Meet all our teachers.
So she's so funny because she's like, Mom, I volunteered to be like one of the students that walks parents around. She's like, I told my friends, I'm basically just going to walk you. I'm just going to walk you to my classes. I'm like,
so
cute. And she posted the cutest TikTok of us in our like VMA outfits last night. And she's like, I can't remember what she said, but like my mom and I always have the best time ever.
Aww.
And we did like a little spin. She was like, and it looks really fun, but she was fully yelling at me before. She's like, okay, I'm like, what do you want me to do? She's like, just do the thing. And she did it. I'm like, I just stood there like a freak. And she's like, what are you doing? You got to smile. And you got to smile and you've got to twirl.
Oh.
And I'm like, you need to tell me what to do. I don't just twirl around in my outfits.
I do have to say, though, like all the performers, it felt like they were all doing TikTok dances, right? Like it felt very, that's where all these dances are coming from, you know?
Yeah. I think so. And anyway, so I was on the TikTok with Tegan, but so I'm going to miss that tonight, but you get to be there.
I'm excited.
We were supposed to work the room together.
I know.
I know. We never considered, but now we have to divide and conquer. And then tomorrow,
Yes.
I mean, told you this.
No.
Because there's never no rest for the weary.
Right.
Tomorrow, I'm actually going to go to Fire Island finally and have dinner. We're going to go with the Fleischmans.
So fun. Where are you guys going to go?
Ocean Beach.
I love it.
Other than that, I don't know. They're making reservations.
Perfect.
Friday night.
What a wonderful evening. It's beautiful weather.
It's like summer weather again.
Yes, I love it.
But I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Friday night, I just want to be on my couch.
I know.
Or maybe my porch.
Right.
Instead, I'll be on Fire Island. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you'll be happy once
Well,
you're
I've
there.
been saying I wanted to go the whole summer, and so the Fleischmans are like, we're going to make you go. We're going to take you.
Good.
We're going to go together. They've been wanting to go too. So I'm like, let's do it. But it's like, I feel like that, what is that, like meme where you have the toothpicks holding up your eyes? I need a recharge.
Yeah, you do.
Social battery recharge.
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like beach weather.
I know. I want to go to the beach.
Yeah. I think
like one last time.
everyone should.
Yeah. I went away for Labor Day and it was like freezing and I was like, oh, it was already fall. And then I'm like looking at the weather and Rich Hoffman is like, it's going to be 82 on Saturday. I'm like, yes.
It is. I know. It's like
I'm
perfect
there
beach
for it.
weather where there's one more to get your tan on.
Yeah.
To have your tan sustain you through the winter.
Right.
Now's your chance.
Yes.
And you know what else is a great time for is it's National Guacamole Day.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I love guacamole.
I know.
So like Michael and I were
smells
talking
so
about it.
good.
Like he was saying Jackson literally like makes guacamole every single night. I'm like, I can eat it with a spoon. Like I love it so much.
Tegan makes it too. It's so good. But
so
we have a taste of Long Island.
A taste of Long Island. This one is from our friends at Verde Kitchen and Cocktails in Bayshore. Both seasonal and traditional options are offered for their guac. You can check out fun offerings, including weekly happy hour, Taco Tuesday, and Sunday brunch. You can also host your next private event in their beautiful greenhouse space. It really is a beautiful restaurant. I love it.
It's your neighborhood in Bayshore. Yep.
You know, but it really is a really fun. We were talking their hospitality group that runs those restaurants. Incredible. But you can find them on our mobile app or you can visit them at verdekitchen.com. Again, that's verdekitchen.com.
Love it. And it smells so good in here. And I've not eaten today. And all I had was like a hot dog that I like shoved in at like 9:30 at night last night because we were trying to cram it in before you stand up and do the rest of the dancing and cheering. So listen, if you want to be featured on our Taste of Long Island,
yes,
make sure you email us at spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com. I've been getting a lot. People are clearly following the our personal, at least my personal Instas, because I've been getting a lot of people DMing me, and I'm like, email Spill the Tea. So
yeah, okay,
right, and some great ones. They're like, hey, can you talk about this or can you talk about that? I'm like, email
Spill the Tea
at discoverlongisland.com because I will say yes
and then forget.
Totally.
Yeah.
I will commit to it because it sounds awesome and then completely forget.
Yeah.
So just if you do DM me, that's fine too. And then I'll tell you to email Spill the Tea.
Or even just DM the podcast page too.
Right. Just DM the podcast page. Michael follows all of that. And he'll put it on the calendar and organize it and do all that.
Right.
Because Sharon and I cannot be... We cannot be responsible for that.
Next week, we're going to be at the Meadow Club in Port Jefferson, though.
Oh, yes, we have a remote.
Yes,
we have a remote. I'm excited about that because that is a really awesome outdoor space and venue as we go into the fall season.
I love it. Sweater weather.
I know. So some great time to be outdoors. And I'm excited because I have not seen that venue.
Okay.
Have you?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm excited. It'll be my first time too, so we'll tune in next week for that. Okay, so the other thing it's a perfect time of year for is Broadway.
I love Broadway.
So, Broadway, we just partnered with the Great Gatsby show.
Yes, yeah.
And we're going to go, right? Did you pick a day?
I think so, Thursday, because it's
you and I need to align with that because I want to go when you go.
Okay,
I want to go when you, because we're going to go, our whole team's going to go see the Great Gatsby. Yeah. Because the Great Gatsby's obviously modeled after Long Island, and the whole show is like Long Island places, and I'm dying to see it. I know
excited. I can't wait.
I know, and it was just Broadway week,
right?
Or it was 2 for 1 Broadway,
yeah.
But it ended September 15th. So the good news is that it, according to our friends, they're now our friends, our partners at the Great Gatsby on Broadway.
More family.
Yeah, there are people. We're doing a whole merch collab with them. I have a wonderful, I think, a candle. Cool. It's really going to be awesome. But they told us, they're like, listen, make sure your viewers know that the best time to go see Broadway is during the weekday in the fall.
Yeah.
Because once it gets winter, all the tourists come in for all the holiday stuff. Right. It's crazy. Yeah. You think winter would be slow. It's not. Winter is crazy busy. Yep. Starting like Thanksgiving in the city. So anytime between now and Thanksgiving, perfect time.
Perfect time during the week.
During the week especially, but still, even on the weekends if you can only go. But just get your tickets to the Great Gatsby or your favorite Broadway show. But this is like Sharon and I are pumped to go see that.
I'm so excited. I just love it. I love Broadway. I love going in the city. Like, you know, we talk about it all the time because we're in Long Island and we can just jump on the train and be there in like 20 minutes. I love it. I'm so excited. But speaking of Broadway, I had the absolute pleasure of interviewing Renee Elise Goldsberry from Hamilton.
I know. I'm so jealous.
I loved it. What a sweetheart. I just loved it. So let's listen to that. Okay, welcome Broadway and TV star Renee Elise Goldsberry. How does it feel to be outperforming live after touching so many fans on stage and in the theater?
It's wonderful. It's great to show up to places I have not been, beautiful venues I have not been to, and have an opportunity to perform for so many people.
It's going to be amazing, and you're performing at the Stoller Center, which is one of our best, I think. You are definitely going to be pleased with the audience there. I'm sure everybody there is going to be so excited. So from your smash hit musical, Hamilton, and Netflix series, Girls 5 Eva, what can fans expect to see at your show?
Oh my gosh. Well, I love to do a wide variety of music. So there's soul, jazz, pop, rock, some folk music, and when I really am the most excited is when I get to play songs from the shows I've been in. So there are songs from Hamilton, there's songs from Rent, there's songs from The Lion King, and I'll also include some original music. And the theme of the evening and of all the music is love, a powerful celebration of love.
That's amazing. And I have to say, I personally am such a Hamilton fan and a Rent fan. I mean, those two plays are just absolutely beautiful. My son has gotten such a history lesson just by watching Hamilton, and I know that was probably the main focus of that. But having played so many iconic roles, is there one that will always be your specific favorite?
Oh, it's hard to say. It feels like you're cheating on someone. I put so much of myself into all the roles I play. So whether it's Mimi from Rent or Angelica Schuyler from Hamilton or Wiki Roy in Girls 5 Eva, which is my television show that's currently on Netflix, they're seemingly so different from each other, but there's like a twinkle in the eye and a lot of me in all of them.
Oh, that's so amazing. How does it feel to be acknowledged with a slew of nominations and wins, including your 2005 Soap Opera Digest Award, 2016 Tony for Best Featured Actress, and 2016 Grammy for Best Musical Theater? I mean, that's just so much, just a few of them to mention, but how does it feel to be an award-winning actress?
It's shocking and wonderful. It's everybody loves affirmation. And so that's been really great. It's wonderful to have that, you know, when you walk out on a stage for someone to say, welcome, Tony and Grammy Award winning Renee Elise Goldsberry. Those are things that you couldn't have dreamed about as a child. But most importantly, it gives me access to the Stoller Center for the Arts. It gives me access to places in the world that I haven't been, that everyone should have the benefit of enjoying.
That is amazing. You know, you just said as a young girl, this is a dream of yours. So what, if any, advice do you have for young performing artists and, you know, professionals in this business?
Oh, never give up. Never let no stop you. I mean, or I should at least say, don't say no to yourself. There is in every profession a lot of rejection. There's a lot of challenge. It doesn't it's not, only in the arts professions where you feel like the odds are low. I think the odds are high that we will do anything if we're incredibly passionate and willing to work hard. And if we show up for some reason that's bigger than ourselves, if we show up because we feel there's some light inside of ourselves that we can share doing a thing that we love doing, I think that's the greatest measure of success and the greatest reason to pick a career. So I encourage young people all the time to move unapologetically forward in pursuit of their dreams, especially if their dreams are for doing things that they think are good for the world.
That is amazing advice. I absolutely love that because it's true. I mean, when you're passionate about something, it truly shows in your everyday attitude. And if you love something so much, it'll come through. I agree with you 100%.
I mean, yes, look at your life. Look at all of the things that you're doing. Like if would you have known when you were a child that you would be sitting there having the opportunity to share so many people's stories?
Yeah, it is incredible. And I'm grateful and thankful every day for it, for sure. Have you ever been to Long Island before?
Of course,
Yes.
absolutely. It's the place to be. If
It
it's not the
is.
city, it's the island.
I love it. Is there a favorite part of the island that you love?
I don't know other than just the beauty just the beauty of the beach.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yes.
Let's start there. But other than that, I spend most times at friends' houses.
Yeah,
There's some beautiful houses in Long Island. Okay.
And it is so true. I mean, the diversity of the island, and you can go from the beach to the wineries to the Hamptons, or it's just an incredible destination, and we are so proud to promote it. Anything else that you want to share with our audience while I have you?
Oh yeah. Well, hello. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody on September 21st at the Stoller Center. But I think the only thing I'd love to share is just that I am most excited about adding to my set list original music. I've been writing music for my entire life. I have an album coming out probably within the next year, before the 10-year anniversary of Hamilton. And I've been playing the music all over the Hollywood Bowl, the Beacon Center, and now I'm coming to Stoller. So
I'm so
come
excited.
on out and hear it.
That's so amazing. And I'm so excited for you to be able to just share that with Long Island and our residents here. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm sure you're going to love the audience, like I said, because if nothing else, Long Islanders love Broadway. And, we love going into the city and seeing all your shows that you've been on. So we know that you have a documentary that's going on right now. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Actually, I'd love to talk about two things. I have a documentary that's been finished. It's called Satisfied, and we premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival, and that'll be out soon. I'll be promoting it on my social media, letting everybody know where to watch it. And I have a movie coming out called Albany Road on November 15th. It stars me and Lynn Whitfield, and it's a wonderful romantic comedy. I think we call it a dramedy.
I love it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a bit of a tearjerker, and you'll see it in movie theaters near you on November 15th.
That's so amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time out and allowing us to get to know you a little bit more, and getting our hot teas is what our fan base is called. So they are sure to get tickets. So thank you so much, Renee.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, Sharon, that was so awesome. She is so incredibly talented. What a multi-talent she is.
Oh my goodness. And she's like so young, I feel like. I mean, just looking at her, I'm like, I can't believe that. But yeah, it was amazing. Visit StollerCenter.com for tickets to her show. Again, that's StollerCenter.com.
Yeah, and it's September 21st. So make sure you get them because, I mean, she seems like what a talent. And she's going to put on a great show.
Yeah.
So thank you for being with us. I love those like interviews when we get to, just Sharon, just Sharon and I just like going to the VMAs and interviewing Broadway stars, Tony Award winning. I know.
It's crazy.
Just we're hobnobbers.
Yeah.
We're kind of a big deal.
Sorry, not sorry.
I know. Okay. So we were talking about like what we're doing this weekend, and I hopefully will not leave my bed this weekend. No, I'm probably going to go to the beach and do some fun stuff. But there's a lot of cool stuff happening this weekend. If you're not a beach person or if you're done with it, all of the fun stuff is happening. One of our favorite places, and they were at our tourism symposium, we really love them as partners, is the CM Performing Arts Center in Oakdale.
Yes.
They come to everything of ours. They are such a great venue. And this is one of my favorite shows. I've seen it on Broadway, School of Rock.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's so great. So definitely go check that out at CM Performing Arts Center in Oakdale. And then also Stevie Mac at the Suffolk Theater. I'm such a Stevie Nicks Fleetwood Mac person.
Oh yeah. So this is their cover band, right? Their tribute band.
Yes.
Amazing. I want to do that. That's what I'm going to do.
The
this
Suffolk.
weekend.
It's in Riverhead, and when you're there, pop by the bakery of the culinary students and get like a little sweet treat.
And our friends at the Long Island Farm Brewery have live music going on.
Love them. Love that. And that's in Manorville at Water Drinker Farm at the Long Island Farm Brewery. Just a cool place to just hang out if you just want to be chill. Lots of other stuff going on. If you're feeling not exhausted like me and Sharon.
Right. This is actually incredible. This is the annual Cow Harbor Park 10K run in Northport. This, I mean, think about it. Like, it's uphill, like it's hilly up there in Northport. I don't know.
10K. It's can't be me. But cheers to all of you fitness people that are doing that. I guarantee I'll see half the people from my neighborhood on Facebook. Like, I ran the 10K. It's so beautiful.
Run the Cow Harbor.
Yeah, exactly. And then you were talking about the Stoller Center, of course, that's going to be on the 21st with Reneé. And then there's some other stuff.
Yeah, music of Randy Edelman at the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center and White Post Farms annual Fall Farm Festival in Melville.
So get out and about.
So
Most
fun.
importantly, go to discoverlongisland.com to follow all our events. Make sure you download our app.
Yes.
Because even if you're just like out and about at one of these places on the go and you're like, hey, where can I go like lunch nearby or what else are there any other events happening? And it's all in your app. It's all geolocation. It's all near you. So wherever you are on Long Island, just download the Discover Long Island app. It's totally free.
And we'll tell you where to go.
And we'll tell you how to live your best Long Island life.
Yes.
Okay, a little bit, just a couple of celebrity things. I sent this to Michael because I told him we were going to talk about it. Did you hear, this is a true story, and this is why I love TikTok. I didn't hear about this on the news. I heard about it on TikTok. Bon Jovi saved a woman, literally saved her life, that was about to jump off a bridge in Nashville.
Oh my God, I just got the chills. Oh my gosh.
Did you get the email or did you get the video? I sent it to you. It's probably, I sent it to you right before this. Yeah, so he's in Nashville. He's filming a music video on the bridge, and he spots this woman literally on the other side of the railing. And he goes over and it shows him like talking to her gently and being kind, and then like literally pulling her
Oh my gosh.
back to safety.
Oh my
As
gosh.
if we didn't already love John Bon Jovi enough.
Right?
He is just so great.
That is incredible.
I don't know, if I was on the other side of a bridge, I would, and John Bon Jovi came up, I'd be like, talk about just like an angel from
Yes.
like,
Yes.
I would do anything. Like I would like, where do you want me to go, John Bon Jovi? No, he's so great. I was like, is anyone else seeing this? Amazing.
That's crazy.
Other big news, Ryan Seacrest
Started.
debuted on Wheel of Fortune.
Have you been watching?
No. I've been busy. I mean, you heard my schedule.
right. That's
I
true.
was like, I tried. I watched a couple of minutes, but I haven't. No. I'm excited too.
Yeah.
You're not.
I think he needs a minute.
It's rough.
He needs a little bit.
The entrance is always rough.
But they revamped the whole like setup and everything.
yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm really excited. We were talking about Princess Kate for a long time and where she was on it, and she has cancer. So she did her whole video about like she has gone through chemotherapy.
Okay.
And is now focusing on being cancer free.
Oh, good.
Did you see
I
the
didn't
video?
see it.
Seemed. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's the royal family thing. It's a UK thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed a little highly produced
Really?
to me. It's like the whole family, and they're walking through a field, and they're hugging, and they're laughing. Ah.
Wow.
I was like, okay. I mean, it was a beautiful video.
Yeah.
They're a beautiful family.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm happy she's healthy.
Well,
but I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. Do we need to see the whole video, like of the whole family being
Frolicking
perfect?
in the
I don't
park.
know. Sometimes you try too much, and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm glad she is healthy. She announced that. And then the last thing, I didn't know if you want to talk about this, but Beyonce was snubbed at the CMAs, the Country Music Awards. Michael, how do you feel about it?
This.
I mean,
It wasn't really country music.
Well, she's just not a country artist.
Right.
So
and she tried to come out with a country album. Which is
go you.
Stop it.
Well, no.
You're Beyonce.
Well, I don't think,
she can do anything.
Well, she can do anything. And then that's just the question. It's like, does that mean that
she can do everything?
She can do everything and win over the country artists that have been doing this for a long time.
Right.
But at the same time, if it's produced well and it was with a bunch of country artists and it was...
It was like Dolly and yeah, it's true.
It's interesting. I don't know. I'm not surprised. I mean,
I wasn't surprised either. I mean, I know she did a country Cowboy Carter, which is cool. I mean, and she's so versatile. It showed her versatility and how amazing and how talented
awesome.
she is.
Yeah.
We don't need to feel bad. She's going to get all the Grammy nominations.
But this is what it is. Every award show, she whines. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. I'm sorry, but that's what she does.
I don't think she was
Beyonce
whining.
whines? Well, it's just like the fans.
Yeah,
the
I don't think
I don't know. She
wasn't
does.
whining.
And then Jay-Z gets up and talks about this whole speech about who deserves what.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
stop.
So, okay, Sharon did want to talk about this, turns out. Okay, I'm glad I brought it up because now we're getting into the tea.
Do you agree?
I agree that I don't think she needed to be in the country space because she's not a designated country artist.
Right.
It's like a lot of songs
But
could
that's
be
her
deemed
argument
country.
about Taylor. That was what she was annoyed with.
But Taylor came out and said, I am no longer a country artist.
Right.
I am now a pop star.
Right.
And that was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
And guess what? She's never been nominated for a country song since.
Right.
Even though a lot of her songs might feel like storytelling country genre.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of need to be in or out, foot in or out a little bit, like kind of what Michael is saying. So I don't know that she even cares a whip about it. You know, like you said, she's going to win everything and she's Beyonce, so she doesn't need it. But I did notice Miranda Lambert was there last night at the VMAs and I thought, which was interesting.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that twang real?
Yeah.
Because she was like, hey there, y'all. I'm here to do these. And I was like, is that for real?
I've seen her in concert, and I think it is.
Okay. She's cute. I mean, she's cute. But I was like, is that how you talk every day? Mm-hmm. Okay. I've been in New York too long, clearly, because I'm like, what is that? I was like, anyway, so.
Sorry about that, but back to the VMAs.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Posty, I mean, I love him, but why couldn't he talk? Like he was.
Post Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened? He glitched out for a minute.
Yeah, maybe he stayed up the night before watching the debates. He was tired.
He was trying to give
All I remember is him saying that Taylor was tied up and then finished this or something.
It was weird. He was trying to give her a lot of credit.
He was saying all the crazy things that she was doing in the video, but all that we heard was Taylor Swift tied up.
I know.
We were like,
he was just blanking out. No, you're right. He was totally blank. And he said, I'm at a loss for words. He's like, I don't even know what to say about her.
Yeah.
What do you say about her at this point? And I think everybody's scared to say anything these days. You're going to get canceled.
Absolutely.
What do I say? And then he says something like she was tied up. You're trying to say the right thing and you say the absolute wrong thing.
Yeah. And she's like,
we can relate, Posty. We can relate. Sharon and I. This is what we do every day.
But his country album, I have to say, is incredible.
So did he get nominated?
I don't think so.
Okay, so see?
It was awesome. Fine.
I didn't even know he did a country album.
Yeah, he did a lot of duets too. Same thing.
Okay. I loved Eminem. Anyway, we could talk about the VMAs and our favorite, but I'm really glad we brought up that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have something?
What's his name? Don Earl Jones?
Oh, James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones. Yeah.
He passed away.
I know.
So sad. But I thought that happened a long time ago.
Sharon.
That's the third time this week that I thought somebody has passed and whatever.
No, he is a true icon talent.
Yes. And,
Darth Vader.
Fat Man Scoop. DJ.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He passed away too.
Oh. Okay. Well, on that note. Thanks for bringing that home.
Just bring it home.
Sharon and I are gonna, what we're gonna do? We're gonna just go ahead and log out, and we're gonna eat some guac, okay, from Verde Kitchen. And so please make sure you're leaving us 5 stars and letting us know your celebrity, what you want to talk about, your feedback. If you had any favorites, or let us know, because we want to make sure we're here for our hot teas. I absolutely love our hot teas. And it's just always amazing to me when people say, I listen to your podcast.
That's so fun.
Thank you so much to all of you for listening. You know, Sharon and I, we're not at the VMAs or anything, but we have fans. We have our own fans, and they're yous.
I love it.
Have an incredible weekend. Enjoy your fall. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island, thanks to our generous sponsor, Sands New York. Visit sandsnewyork.com for more information. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.